Alors, Monsieur Mordefarge.
This does not exclude the possibility of getting another one once he achieves what he promised.
Monsieur le secrétaire général, franchement, oui, je suis là.
Yeah, okay.
Je vous ai bien entendu sur l'affaire nucléaire, enfin de la dénucléarisation du Moyen-Orient. Moi, je vous dis, premièrement, qu'Israël ne renoncera jamais à l'arme nucléaire et que, deuxièmement, l'Iran aura l'arme nucléaire. Essayez de me convaincre que vous allez arriver à dénucléariser le Moyen-Orient. On a vraiment beaucoup de mal à vous croire.
You are right, sir, in your question and perhaps your comment. Yes, we will have a choice. Either the world succeeds in establishing a zone free from nuclear weapons in the Middle East and gets Israel and Iran and everybody else to abide by it, or a nuclear arms race, or a nuclear regional arms race. It will not be Israel alone, as you see. Iran got in, and then I don't think Egypt will sit tight, and so on. Therefore, it is either to deal with both Israel and Iran, and all of us would agree on a path for the future, which is a free zone, or you cannot resist. Nobody can resist this arms race. And we dread it. We don't want this arms race. We want a different path to achieve progress in the region. This does not mean one thing, that all countries members of the NPT have the right to make full use of the peaceful uses of nuclear energy and the nuclear science.
Bien, je résistais à la tentation de rajouter une couche sur la question nucléaire. Alors, qui a levé la main? J'ai vu des mains se lever, là. Vous pouvez m'indiquer? Mona, alors. À l'Égypte, maintenant.
Je suis le secrétaire général de la Ligue arabe.
Oui, le secrétaire général de la Ligue arabe.
Mr. Secretary General. Mr. Secretary General, unfortunately you missed the very exciting morning session this morning about security. And I want to add to one of your hooks. Mr. Meir Shetrit said that they are ready to accept the Saudi Arabian initiative because in his peaceful and economic mentality, he thought that it was better returns to have 22 countries rather than only one to be recognized with. So they are ready to accept the Saudi Arabian initiative. What is your response to that?
My response is twofold. Number one, there is no Saudi Arabian initiative. There is an Arab initiative. So there is no talk with Saudi Arabia. There is no commitment by Saudi Arabia except through the collective Arab initiative. So it has to be named properly. This is an initiative by the League of Arab States. Either they accept it in this capacity or refuses in this capacity. Saudi Arabia has nothing to do with it since 2002, except as part of the 22 Arab countries. And what is the second point? Yeah? The what? Kadima is it? Okay. You tell the gentleman who said so that if they are ready to accept our initiative, let the Prime Minister say it.
So we may have time for one more question. Is there anyone? If there is no more question, I would just like to make one footnote comment on the nuclear issue. Unfortunately, I think that Philippe Moreau-Defarge is right about Israel and probably Iran. Suppose that he's actually right. Do you think that nuclear proliferation will continue, will expand in the region? For instance, Saudi Arabia, we are talking, or even other countries.
You know, Mr. President, without mentioning countries, this is a logical thing. The Middle East is home for many ambitious big countries that they cannot accept to play the second fiddle or third fiddle. This will not happen. And I know for sure that if this will continue, we have two nuclear states, then an arms race is very much a possibility. But I wish to put something very openly. Iran has not declared any military program. The IAEA reports, the Atomic Energy reports, until now has not confirmed the existence of a military program. The possibilities, hints, probabilities, yes. Israel is not in this category. They have this nuclear military intentions through nuclear powers. And this is the danger. This is the logic. Everybody says, why Israel and not me? And this is it. So the best thing for for you, for us to be aware of the dangers, to tell Israel that the time has come for you to reconsider. Together with peace with the Arabs, together with getting back to the regional family of nations whenever you decide to withdraw and allow the establishment of a proper, viable Palestinian state, the nuclear issue has to be probed.
Well, thank you very much. This is very clear. Thank you very much, Mr. Secretary General. And we are going to clap.